Okay, we are back with WolfQuest here. We are still very tired from our last expedition out, but I want to get the affinity up a little bit before we go to sleep, hopefully. Hopefully. I don't want anything dangerous to show up is the problem. They're being awful cute. I want to get the affinity up as much as we can. Looks like we've got the affinity up most of the way, so that's good. I do want to get to sleep before anything bad happens, so I think we'll settle down for a nap here. And then tomorrow, we need to take a look at some of the neglected parts of the territory, I think. Okay. I want to scout around for anything that looks like danger. Checking the wind. I can smell an elk carcass. I wonder if it's the same one. I have no way of knowing if it's still there or not. Okay. All seems well, so let's play with the pups a little bit longer before we go. And once again, Gale is better about actually feeding these small creatures than I am. I think I'll nibble on that before we go as well. Alright, that brings the affinity up. So let's get them inside. Then do I still smell that carcass or not? Okay, kids are inside. Do I still smell that? Because if I still smell that, I want to go check that out before... Ooh, stranger wolves. Oh, okay, they're dispersal wolves. So I'm less worried about dispersal wolves, because they're just gonna steal our territory, or steal our prey rather than our territory too much, although I don't like that they're there. I'm gonna ignore that for now, and we are gonna head off in this direction, because I'm pretty sure I've been ignoring all the territory over here. I had a fair amount of it claimed, and I'm pretty sure I've let it lax too much. It says there's a den nearby, and I suspect it's this one right over here. Well, there's another den if we can remember where that is. It's just in a new hex, so I might as well put a scent post here. Oh. These are all spike elk, so I don't want to mess with them. They are not worth my time or energy. You, however, what are you? Are you also spike elk? Yeah, I think they are. Well, darn. I run across 2 elk herds and neither of them are edible. Oh, is this unclaimed? Well, I'll take that. I do smell a normal elk herd over here, but I'm not sure I want to go after them just yet. I think I want to continue heading southwest, is this? And taking over some of this territory. Assuming it wasn't ours to begin with, which I can't frankly remember. I think I did take over this hex down here. Because this is by McBride Lake. So I'm pretty sure we owned this at some point. I thought I spotted a little hare. Also, did that just go from weak territory to no territory? Is there someone else here? Let's buff that up a little. That makes me nervous. Okay, hopefully that discourages them from sticking around. I hear howling over here, but yeah, I don't know what anybody's up to. This is supposed to just be a short outing fixing up the territory, but we are getting pretty tired already. Let's cross this way. We'll go south of the lake a little bit. And then we'll see about wrapping up around. Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought that was a hare. That was a mother grizzly and her cubs. Let's, not do that, Gale. But we have reached basically 0 wakefulness already. So what was a short excursion really did take a lot out of us. And we didn't even get to take a look at the other side of the territory. The problem with trying to maintain all of this is just that we don't know what needs to be buffed up and what needs to be left alone, or if we can leave any of it alone. There's a lone elk over there, which, were this summertime, would make me think she has a baby with her, but it's not exactly that time of year. What are you doing out here, Mama Elk? Are you an elk? Or no, you're a... What are you? You're just a single buck elk. Okay. I don't know why you're out on your lonesome, but... Let's take our sip of water that I forgot to do earlier. Get a little bit more, stamina and food to bring back. I need to be better about drinking from streams and such. Now, I think this is where our den is. I think it's this direction. I'm not actually positive. I don't think I'm positive about anything in this game anymore. So, let's bring some food home for the pups. And I should have scanned for danger first, so let me do that real quickly. I think everything's alright. Sometimes hard to tell, though. Gust is wandering a little bit too far for my liking, but I can still see her, so... And she's coming back, so that's alright. Let's get the affinity up nice and high and take another nap. Alright. Let's get to sleep. Oh, Gale's minor injury must have healed. That is not bad news. Yeah. I don't like how close those howls sound. Gale's wandering off. I think I'm gonna send the pups home. Oh dear, yep. Gale? Gale? Our children? Where are they? Where are they? Coyotes. Where? I don't see anything. Where? must have been a fair distance away. They coming up the hill? I legitimately cannot tell where these coyotes are coming from. Hello? I have no idea where they were coming from, even in the first place. Well, Gale is off hunting, presumably. I mean, did her hunger go up? She's either off marking territory or hunting, and I'm not really sure which. It could really be either. And honestly, that's for the best. If she can do some of the legwork for us, that makes things easier for us. There was a hint of coyote. They must have been right here. Oh, Rain's out of the den! Rain's out of the den! Rain? What are you doing, silly pup? There were just coyotes here. No. All of you, go home. Go home. Gust? Both of you. Back in the den. There were just coyotes out here, and you're off exploring. None of that. Let's see if we can find that hare. Gust is over there. And we just freshened the territory up this way, so I don't want to head out in that direction for today's adventure. But it's kind of where the hare is leading me. Kind of. Doubled back on itself so many times I can't tell where it went. Did something get it? Oh. What about you? Mule deer? You're actually kind of weak. You might be worth hunting. She's slowed down a lot. I'll let my stamina get back up. Ah, but she's caught here. This is a weird spot to have made a kill, but I will take what I can get. Yeah, and it looks like Gale was off hunting, so no need to call her here. That's a little awkward. Yeah, okay. So let's freshen up the territory real quick before we get completely exhausted. And then I think we'll take that food back home to the pups. Well, so much for that before we get completely exhausted notion. I kind of wanted to come down here and scout out where the rendezvous site is, but I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. I wanted to freshen up down here because I don't think we made it this far yesterday. But I don't... I mean, how far are we? No, it's all the way over there, I think. So, probably not worth deviating from. I think we'll just go straight back to the den. Not sure if we marked here already or not, but yeah, we must have. My rule has kind of been to just mark everything as we pass. Just because I don't know if I've been here or not recently. I can't tell if that's Gale howling for us or someone else howling against us. Well, hopefully Gale spruced up the territory a bit while she was out. And we should really get some real sleep one of these days. Yeah, it looks like Gale's back at the den with the kids, and Zephyr is... all the way over there for some reason. Zephyr? Do you want to not be this far from home? Let's, carry him back, because I think that is too far. I think he is too far. Looks like Gale fed them as well, so that's all good. Hopefully she's been keeping an eye out for predators as well. One would hope. No, Gale's been a really good mate, actually. I don't think I've had too many mates better than Gale. Alright. Kids are all happy. Let's get a little bit of rest, and we'll check up on the territory tomorrow. I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job, actually, of maintaining the territory. I'm a little bit surprised, actually. Alright. It's dark. Let's immediately check for danger. No. We'll go home. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I thought so. Yeah, there they are. I see them. Some of you have mentioned that you've never heard of this game before. And I imagine then don't know much about it. So, the little... Oh, I'm not doing any damage to them. Gale, Gale. That was, interesting. Crevice Lake. Skedaddle. So, for those of you who don't know about this game, occasionally things will come to attack your pups, and I knew they were coming because of these little floating yellow triangles on the wind. So when I was checking for danger just now, I was checking for weird scents on the wind, and that is a weird scent on the wind. So I sent the pups home, it alerted me to an attack because I was sending them away, and then I saw them because I knew where the scent was coming from. I am very happy to introduce some of you to this game. It is one of my favorites, which is kind of why I'm playing it when I'm not feeling super myself. Speaking of strange scents, this is where they came from. They should be headed back to their own territory now, but the path they took to get here, they may have weakened the territory. Oh yeah, it looks like this is them returning. So I think I'm just gonna follow them back and buff up any hexes that we come across. And it doesn't hurt to chase them all the way out anyway. Sometimes they meander a little bit. Yeah, it looks like they're not far. Yeah. You go on skedaddle. And this kind of tells me where their territory is as well, and honestly, if I've already got them on the run, I might try taking over some of their territory. Yeah, they take entirely too long to get back to their own territory. Skedaddle, you! Scram! Like, you don't think you should move with any more sense of urgency? If I were caught on your turf, you would chase me until I was drained on stamina. And here you are, just kind of skedaddling slowly. Scram. Yeah, they led me to their territory, and now I'm going to take it over. Yeah, we're just going to take this right on down. You try to take my pups, I take all of your land. I think that seems fair. Alright, so I'm going to send Gale back to the den, and I think I'll take some more of their territory while I'm here. I should probably keep Gale with me, but they were already on the run, so I'm not too concerned about them coming back. It looks like I've actually taken most of this last time. I thought for sure a lot more of this was belonging to them. Oh, and look, it's dawn. I guess it's time for our map placement. I'm going to cover the screen up here, and then I'll press M for map. And this is another dawn. And there we go. Hopefully all of that will eventually make a nice little square. I have noticed in other games that eventually all of those points do tend to make a pretty nice kind of area around your wolf's territory. Okay, I think it's well in time to head back to the den. Wind is utterly exhausted once again, but I honestly thought that the territory was worse than this, so maybe we can do a double sleep. Sleep the full 16 hours that wolves are known to do. Alright, we're back home with the pups. We'll feed them, get their affinity up a little bit higher. Alfie, come back. You are the smallest of all of them. You need to eat the most. Then I think we'll risk a double sleep and see what that does for us. And then next time, which I think I'll record right away, we'll get some more food for them. Let's see. They're still really small and squishy. They are still tiny. They are itty-bitty babies. So we really need to fatten them up some more. Looks like Gale's gonna bring Draft back, or Gale is just wandering off. Gale? There you go. Gale's doing good. Let's feed you just a little bit more. All the pups at least fed. Yeah. They could be fed more. They could always be fed more. Now Gale's wandering off. I don't know what Gale does. Gale's probably energetic, bold, and somewhere in the middle for social, I'd guess. Sometimes hard to tell with her. Well, let's make sure they finish that up. And I will see you all in the next one. I will record it right away. So, yeah. Still bad at outros, but until then, I will see you all next time.